Hey guys, how we doing? Hope you had a great Christmas and you're getting ready for a wonderful New Year. That'll be coming up here before we know it. Wanted to try something this week. Of course, we've been having some fun with some pictures, and this week is notoriously hard to get a hold of people. You know that. What do they say? This is the week more people spend on their couch than any other week during the year. But shout out to all you guys that are out there working hard. This is Super Dirt Week 2009. This is on the Tuesday, so that's why I'm airing this on Tuesday. We're going to go through Super Dirt Week 2009, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll have 6 of these in a row. So let's start out. This was the first year, by the way, that they did the inspection outside of the racetrack area. I don't know if it was some kind of deal that the New York State Fair had, one less day. But this was outside of the gate. Those are the horse barns behind you over in the middle of 3 and 4. Craig Mitchell going to get us started out in his familiar 93X. Jeremy Wilder's 22J. And again, this is inspection day, so not a lot happens on this, except, everybody gets a chance to see what everybody's cars looked like. How many of you guys remember Chris Higgins from back in the day? Ran primarily at Can-Am, right from the Syracuse area. There's the future Mrs. Higgins, who got a chance to get behind the wheel for the inspection line here. And there's Chris himself. I got my old mic there and my digital recorder with me. That's what we did back in 2009. It was the third year for Doug's Dirt Diary. We're cranking along pretty well at this point. Of course, they're getting ready to head through the inspection line. You'll see a couple people here. Stuart Friesen, I believe he was driving the Buzz 299 and the Pizza Logs 44, and man, we sure miss you. Bob Cordova from Pizza Logs did a lot of stuff to help a lot of people out. His family didn't agree with that, so when we lost him, unfortunately, a lot of people lost a lot of Pizza Logs sponsorship. We still buy this stuff, though. We like it, as they really are a very unique snack. The McGannon, number 21M, a couple of the Sears cars in there that I believe it's Tim still in the Total Site Development 83 and Tom still in the 62 at that point. Mark Johnson, boy, that's a sharp looking car, isn't it? Love that right there. Of course, he had big block and small block. I'm not sure which one was which, or one was a backup, but he did have a couple of cars there, and there you get a chance to see them both. Again, this is right outside looking towards the racetrack. Of course, none of that stuff's there anymore. I don't know if the horse barns are still there or not. Brian McDonald's 151 getting pushed up. And that sprint car in the background, you can see they were promoting the World of Outlaws that was coming on Saturday, October 10th. So I'm sure that must have been used as some kind of pace car, perhaps, or something. Here's Pat Ward, looking pretty young back in 2009, driving the familiar 42P. There's a nice, this is the standard driver shot. I always said get them on their knees right next to that. And of course, you have to touch the car because it's your car. So, Kim Duell, always, still to this day, brings some of the best looking cars in racing to Super Dirt Week, and this car was no exception. I love the inside. There you can see the on-off switch down there at the right. It has to be written on there clearly, and he did a good job with that. There's another look at the Impala SS, running a Camaro body lately these days, but the Impala SS body was very, very common back then. Larry White's Gypsum Express, number 99L, getting ready to go through the inspection line. And there's the handler, Doug Manmiller. I remember this car. I know you guys too, the dirt van in the background there. Another look at Manmiller's car from the front. There's Tommy Sears. That was the other 62 we saw. Mullen Industrial, still with him today, by the way. He has had them as a sponsor for as long as I can remember. And little trim work needed here on the body. You go in a lot of these guys' shop, you see the twisted, little pieces of sheet metal everywhere. But they got the shears out doing a little trim work there as something didn't quite match up just right, so they had to go ahead and do that. And there's Tim Sr.'s car rolling through the line. Although, again, that might have been Tommy that year. I'm not sure. Roger Phelps, his son was racing by then. Ryan, of course, carrying the family name. Believe this is Martin Roy, I believe, or Martin Roy, depending on what pronunciation you want to use, but always nice. And we miss all of our Canadian friends, man. I know some of you were able to get down and at least check the event out this year in Oswego, but boy, we miss not seeing you guys around all the time at all the races. We really do. So all our friends from I don't know, is it the Great White North up there now yet or not? So that's the tent that Dirt set up for this, Dirt Car, excuse me. And the guy in the suit, you might not recognize him from this angle, but you're going to get another look at him here in just a minute. Mr. Smallblock, Pete Bicknell there in the white t-shirt in the center, checking over his Bicknell Racing products. Number 42, always a threat at Syracuse, almost always a top 6 qualifier. And, of course, his daughter Erica worked in the office then. And, boy, I'd see guys come in ready to give her some crap and seen them leave with their tail between their legs. Love you, Erica. There is the guy I told you about in the suit. That's Dave Farney. And how about the guy with him? Kenny Brightbill. Talk about two guys who have been to, geez, I don't even know how many races between the two of these guys. It might be over 10,000. So I had a chance to get a nice photo of them there, so took advantage of that situation. Not sure who this one is, but I just wanted to make sure everybody knows, not everybody shows up with brand new stuff and brand new panels and everything. That's just the reality of the situation. Wayne Jelly, always strong at Syracuse. Of course, he's a Lebanon Valley guy, so the Valley guys always tended to do well at the mile. And there's Peter Bicknell's car going through the line. That's right. And if you call him, that's how he answers, Peter Bicknell. It's not Bicknell. Only we say that down here in the States. No, I know this one. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I like the Greg Norman Estates on the side. The Shark, Greg Norman, golfer, getting involved. And here's a nice little look here. As you can see, I always like to play with the sun a little bit in these photos, but the line, of course, takes its time as you go through. The famous USA 1. Not sure who had it this year. I know Richie Tobias had driven it on occasions before. Bob Lineman, of course, the man behind that. So there's Craig Mitchell's car again. Everybody brings a little four-wheeler and a tow rope to get it through the line. And I believe this is our last picture here, and it is, I believe that's Chuck Buckman. And I did like that. See how they have the name underneath the number? That was something Dirt Car did for a few years, and I really liked that because as an announcer guy who always had trouble keeping everybody straight, it was always nice to have that name at the bottom. Hope you guys are having a great week. We'll be back tomorrow with another one. We'll be back with Wednesday of 2009 tomorrow. We'll see what that looks like. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to hit the blue E down there and subscribe. Let you know every time we're doing something cool. Thanks, guys, for going through the archives. We're feeling better every day, and I think we're actually 100% right now. We went to physical therapy today and did 100% the workout, all my regular weights. So I think it's safe to say that I am back. Got a few things in the can. Those are going to show up soon. Got a great clip coming up where you're going to see what a TQ midget looks like up close. So, hey, keep coming back, guys, and we'll talk to you later.